I honestly have no clue how I did it. Set my alarm for PM instead of AM, so I very easily could have slept through work, but I woke up somehow. Perfect timing, like 5 minutes before I intended to set my alarm or for my alarm to go off. But got to work, was there for like 4 hours, got this haircut that looks pretty awful right now, but hopefully it'll grow in nicely by the time the show comes. But don't really care too much about that. Had some food for breakfast. I had egg whites and some Greek yogurt, so pretty low calorie, high protein. And then I just had some protein oats quickly. Got a little bit of editing done, and I'm gonna go lift in just a bit, but I'm pretty drained, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick 20 minute nap or so. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass out for a little bit. See you shortly. Alright, so just woke up from a nice little nap. I was planning on like 20 minutes or so, just something light, but ended up turning into closer to 2 hours, which I'm not upset about. So now I guess we're gonna head off to the gym. I got a protein bar I'm gonna devour on the way over there also. So far for the day, we've had around 700 calories and like 85 grams of protein, which is pretty solid. Daily calories at the moment are 1700. And I honestly feel pretty good, at that number. I definitely feel hungry, but, it doesn't really kick in too bad until later at night. But let's go. Let's hit the gym. We got shoulders and chest and tricep. Should be a solid day. Alright, here at the gym, starting off, we got some overhead press. We're doing seated overhead press. Normally do, just out of the squat rack, standing up, but figure I switch it up a little bit today. Also switched it up. We're ready to go energy drink wise. Went with rain today, Razzleberry. Not bad to be honest, but still is not nearly as good as the Ghost. Ghost Warhead and the Ghost Blue Raspberry, like Sour Patch Kid. Those are the best two by far, but anyway, we got shoulders. Let's jump in, baby. I cannot get over this haircut. It is absolutely trash. But anyway, moving on, we got shoulder press. We're using the machines for these. The amount of control that you have over the lift, just based on the stability of the machine. You know what I realize is every time I get my hair cut, short like this, I think the sides look great. The problem is that the blending, right up here, makes my head look like a pineapple. It's like, I don't know, my head just looks really, really messed up. So I think what I gotta do is stop going so short on the top, a little bit longer on the top so it can kind of lay flat rather than only spike up and make my face and my head look like a friggin' pineapple. after all of our shoulder exercises, we'll have done a total of, what, I think 12 sets. But I think we just did 4 sets on everything. And for chest, I'm gonna go ahead and do around 8 sets. So I'll do 4 different exercises, 4 sets each. And then we're gonna blast our arms right after that and see if we got a sick pump. If you see some posing practice, then that means yeah, it worked. So I've never actually done these before. This is my first time trying this movement out. I saw Jeff Nipper post something about it. Said it was a sick chest exercise. So he's not wrong. Feels honestly pretty great. It's just the stability of the machines that's just crazy good for hypertrophy focused exercises. So free weights are good, but it's good to get some variety in there as well. So we're all finished up with the lift. Pretty solid day. Honestly, had a really nice pump. Those preacher curls are something else. They really, every time I do them, my skin feels like it's gonna split open. It's the best feeling. But anyway, go ahead and do a little physique update. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of this light. It's like really good, but almost too good in a sense. I prefer the more natural lighting where I can see, of course, all the definition and everything, but the shadow's really harsh in this room sometimes, so it looks kind of whack a little bit. But they're doing a dance class in the other room that I prefer to pose in. So we're gonna do it in here, give you a quick update, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hit the cardio. Treadmill for about 15 minutes is what I'm doing. Then I also got to skate/walk back to my apartment, which is about a mile and a half or so. So not too bad, but let's get into some posing. Yeah, let's do it. All right, so overall, I'm feeling pretty solid. I feel pretty full, but I also, unfortunately, feel a little bit watery. I'm carrying a lot of water right now, which, that's fine. That's not really a huge issue until, peak week, when I really need to get dehydrated. But, I know that I'm lean. I definitely gotta lean out a good amount more, but I'm feeling really solid right now, to be honest. Something that I noticed that I'm gonna need to work on in the off season is definitely arms. Arms have been a huge problem for me. I was hoping to grow them a lot last off season, but as I was trying to get stronger, focused on powerlifting, and kind of just didn't do a heck of a lot of arms. So I was eating a lot of food, but I wasn't working out the muscle, so I didn't grow too much in the off season. I do notice that I have put on at least a little bit of size arm wise, but stuff that I gotta kind of dial in for next year that I'm noticing now are arms, probably shoulders and chest and calves. And those are kind of the big things that I got to work on. I feel like abs are pretty solid. I just got to lean out a little bit, but they have good shape, good definition. Back is great. Back is feeling really good. Quads, hamstrings, great. But yeah, definitely chest, arms, and shoulders, and calves. All really important that I put in a little bit more time in the off season. But I'm still super excited for the show. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna be shredded. It's gonna be great. Now let's go get some cardio done, and then we're gonna go and eat a heck of a lot of food. It's about what? It's about 5:30, and I still got about 1,000 calories, over 1,000 calories left that I can eat. So we'll go home after cardio, and we will eat some food. All right, so just ate both of those Built Bars that I got. They were actually pretty solid. The first one, coconut brownie, what was it? Coconut brownie chunk. Definitely my favorite tasting Built Bar by far. The calories and macros, pretty solid also. 160 calories, 15 grams of protein. So, it does compete with other protein bars. But I would say that it doesn't compete with other Built Bars because a lot of the other ones that you can find are like 130 calories, 140 calories, and 17 grams of protein. And that's true for the other Built Bar. The banana cream pie Built Bar is probably my favorite overall. Second favorite tasting behind the other one. And then you got 140 calories, 17 grams of protein. So pretty solid overall, but just got some schoolwork done. And honestly, I hate school quite a bit. I'm not a nerd. I'm not a smart guy. So school is tough for me sometimes, but pushing through. And we got probably 2 more meals today, 2 more small meals. If you can see, this is how I'm tracking all of my food without the phone. Definitely a lot more work put into it, but I have a lot of free time on my hands, so I don't really care too much. But anyway, let's go make some dinner. Alright, so for dinner we had a chicken wrap, and then we had some protein oats to go along with that, and then late night snack, just a little quesadilla and some honey, so that is going to wrap up the day. That's like 1,670 calories and 193 grams of protein, so pretty solid, feeling pretty good. See you next time.